A kind day to you all, I'm Kinsmark, and this is another Fallout 4 mod spotlight for one of the first mods I actually ever installed and still consider a must-have, the Darker Default Power Armor Frame from Thanatos001. A cut-and-dry texture replacer that changes and, as far as I'm concerned, dramatically improves the appearance of the power armor frames in-game. The actual frames, mind, the ones underneath any of the armor one might attach to them. The joints, hands, and sides of which are still fairly visible under any of the armor types in the game, and even under most of the modded-in suits I've seen as well, likely due to clipping concerns. One can also see the frame, of course, if its armor pieces get damaged, so one does see the frame enough for a color change to matter a little more often than one might first think. The mod comes in a couple of different versions, one with darker gray chestplate components that I personally favor, and one that keeps, although darkens, the original red chest pieces. I know the old just darken the texture mod trope is a pretty commonly overdone one amongst the modding community, and dismissed out of hand as amateurish a fair amount of the time. Most of those, however, are pretty clearly hastily slapdashed together and completely desaturate the colors to grayscale conditions or close to, whereas this one retains the slight colors of grime, rust, and rubber tones on the frame, and even seems to improve the sheen on the gray metallic components such that they don't look near so much like plastic anymore, and yet aren't so overdone as to look like they're chromed either. I think the game's devs were aiming at a sort of sun-faded look to the original coloration, especially at the rubber joint covers. I just never liked how pale and plasticky the whole thing looked, so as soon as I came across this mod, I installed, enjoyed, and felt relieved ever since, and have actually yet to find another one that I like more than this one, all these months later. Maybe I've just grown accustomed to it, I don't know. I mean, in any case, I figured I'd share it with you guys just to help keep it from falling through the cracks, simple as it is. So check it out at the link in the description if you're interested. Thank you all kindly for watching. If you enjoyed this video or any of my spotlights in the past, consider checking out our Patreon page to keep the show alive. I am Kinsmark here at Lessable Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.